So Deepak, after 5 minutes we can start, right?
Yes. Let's start at
Yeah. And Deepak, one more link I have shared. So if participant number goes beyond 100, then only you can share that link. Okay.
okay,
Otherwise,
okay,
we'll stick to only Zoom. I
okay,
have created one more link on YouTube because earlier
okay,
link was not working.
okay. No
Okay.
problem.
So I have shared in the group. You can see that link.
Yeah, no problem.
YouTube is also live. Uh,
Okay, madam.
okay, great. So I could see 72 people have joined, and those who have joined, you can ask your friend, your colleague to join as early as possible because time is precious, you know.
Right.
And on this Sunday, yeah, you all are spending 2 hours of your valuable time, and that is really good for all of us. You know, I'm really happy. And I could see the registration number went up to 475, and that is good number, I could say. But whenever there are webinar, I could see more numbers of registration. But when actually it happens, people turn around, you know, hardly 75, 80. Sometimes it goes to 150. I don't know what is the reason, you know. But anyway, we
True.
should enjoy whatever happens for the best.
Yeah,
So,
it's a knowledge sharing session, so we
yeah,
should try to learn maximum things, whatever as per the experience of madam, it will help us.
right. So can you see my screen?
Yes, madam.
Okay. So I'm going to record my. So shall we start, Deepak, if with your permission?
Just 1 minute, madam. Let's start at 19.5. Some people,
Okay. You tell me, and then we'll start. No issue.
yeah, people are joining. It's almost 83 people now. So let's
Okay.
wait for a minute. Yeah,
Sure, sure. As you say,
yeah.
we allow them to take maximum benefit.
Yes.
So there is request. Everyone should join, but keep themselves on mute. That is the first, an important requirement. Somebody is talking, and I could hear.
Ranjan, Samantha, please mute yourself. Ranjan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah,
Yes, we can start, madam. It's 19.5.
yeah,
So,
yeah. So, thank you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So, to all my dear students, my friends, my colleagues, whoever have joined this session from India, from abroad, and from anywhere across the globe. So, thank you for you being there, and it's my privilege to talk to you today. I always talk to you because I love to talk to my students, my friends, and my colleagues. I don't like to only teach, you know, there should be two-way conversation, and my sessions are always interactive. Okay. So, having said this, wishing you all a very, very happy New Year 2026. And I'm really thankful to Deepak Chatur, Shweta Chatur, and my assistant Rahul, who has helped me to organize this webinar. Without them, their efforts and help, you know, I couldn't have done this. So thanks to one more Pratik Pallav, who has also helped to organize this webinar. So we
sure,
will move
madam. Thank
ahead.
you.
So today we will be discussing about how to make career into RA, that is regulatory affairs in pharmaceutical, nutraceutical, medical device industry, and there are so many other sectors, right? So I'm tried my best to cover, you know, maximum things for you guys. So if you know the time is short, I have to move little faster. Couple of slides I have to skip. A couple of things I have to skip. But if time permits and if you allow me to discuss further, And if you have lots of patience like me, I wouldn't mind to stay back after 9 p.m. as well, because it's my passion to groom, it's my passion to train you guys. And I want to see tomorrow's leader, the skilled professionals in this industry. I have trained, more than 45,000 candidates in this world in different segments like regulatory affairs, quality assurance, quality chemist, then pharmacovigilance, then lead auditor, internal auditors, and there are several other aspects on which I have trained. Then train the trainer. Then there are second career women whom I trained. So, having said this, we will move to the today's topics. So, basically, I'm going to touch upon how to prepare yourself as a skilled or competent regulatory affair professional, how to make your career into pharma, nutra, or medical devices, how to grab different job opportunities available in the market, and how to select your career path to meet your own career aspiration. Okay, how to acquire the online knowledge into life science sector. Life science means what? Pharma, biotech, nutraceutical, and healthcare sector means medical devices, hospitals, and so on. So you have to always keep yourself updated, right? You have to keep yourself updated. And that too, if you are into regulatory affairs, you have to have thorough knowledge about the subject, thorough knowledge about what is happening around us, thorough knowledge about science, thorough knowledge about the technology, and thorough knowledge about the regulations, the country specific rules, regulations, and everything. So let us talk about after BPharm or after BSc, MSc. Each person has one question in their mind, right? After graduation, now what? Now what? Right? What to do? So many people think about post graduation, like if they have done BSc, they go for MSc. If they have done BPharm, they go for MPharm. If they have done something else, they go for the masters, right? Some people may go for abroad, right? But my dear friends, my dear student, I always tell I'm a patriotic person. I love my India. Like in India, what is not available? Everything is available. Everything. Why to go abroad? Why? So in India, you should know about the facts about our India, right? We are the world's largest democracy. We are world's fourth largest economy, right? Now we are on third position, world's class recognition in IT, biotech, pharmaceutical, right? We are second largest English speaking country. We are third largest standing army force, over 1.5 million strong, right? We are second largest pool of scientists, engineers in the world. So there are several facts about our India. Why to leave India then? That is a big question mark. I always tell my student, my dear student, when they leave our India, why do you leave India? Right? So just stick to India because India is progressing and in India, everything is available. Everything can be achieved as per your career aspiration. Top 10 English speaking countries, in that you see we are second. See all these countries, like USA first, second India, and see all other countries. Is it interesting? So there are several jobs, after BPharm, you can become community pharmacist, hospital pharmacist, drug inspector, and there are several others, right? Some can practice as a community clinical or hospital pharmacist, or some can go into academics, some can go into regulatory, clinical research, teaching, some can go into industry. Of course, many people would be interested in going in industry. But when you want to enter into industry, you have to see to yourself whether am I capable of handling that particular job? Am I fit for that purpose? Why do I approach industry? Why do industry will hire me? Am I right? If I have to go for the QC position, QA position, or RE position, or any and number of positions are available. But just ask question: what value addition I'm going to add to the company? Because whenever you pass out B Farm, M Farm, PhD, or whatever Farm D, you expect the big package, big salary package, but you do not look towards you yourself. You have to look at you, right? What I'm going to add value addition, whether I'm fit for the purpose, why the company is hiring me, what I'm going to do in the company, whether I'm fit for that job particular, whether I'm aware of, whether I'm familiar about the quality assurance aspects, whether I know the rules and regulations of US FDA, Europe, rest of the world, or any other country specific rules. So that's how you should learn. You should be confident about each area. You have to have thorough knowledge about the subject when you apply in the industry. And that is why we are there to guide you, groom you, and train you on particular subject, and then you put it in the industry. With me, Deepak Chatur is there. He is there since last 10 years. He is running his Adish Consulting recruitment firm, where he provide, recruitment. He place all the candidates freely in the industry. And whereas we are the trainer, we train in different areas like QA, PV, then internal auditor, external auditor. Of course, regulatory affairs is the core. In regulatory affairs also, we train into regulatory affairs in API, regulatory affairs in formulation, global regulatory affairs, the nutraceutical, cosmetics, then medical devices. We train in medical devices in different areas, MDD to MDR, then MD SAP, then internal auditor, lead auditor, ISO 13485, ISO 9001, then risk management as per ISO 14791. So there are several topics on which you have to train yourself, certify yourself, and then you can appear for the interview, be confident, and grab that opportunity. That's what I want to give a clear message to you. Okay. So coming to the next slide. Hello, who's talking? Can you unmute yourself? Hello, can you mute yourself, please? Okay.
Somewhere from Dell, please mute yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Hello. Hello, my humble request to everyone. Can you keep on mute yourself? Hello. This person is not listening only. So much disturbance. Can I remove him? Hello. Anyway, let us move ahead. There are some people like this. So, if you want to move ahead in your career, you can go for further exams also, like GPAT, UGC, MS, PhD, BITSAT, then Manipal University. There are so many uh, things are available. You can enter into teaching. Of course, for teaching also, you need to have at least eligibility of MPharm. There you can join as a lecturer, then assistant professor, associate professor, professor, university professor. Then you go up to chancellor, vice chancellor, right? Just hold on, there are lots of disturbances there. Who is that person? I don't know.
Madam, you can mute him.
Yeah, I have muted him. Okay, sorry. So sorry, it was bothering a lot. So when you want to enter into teaching, So this is the path you have to follow. And I have seen many people after MPharm are entering into teaching field, because nowadays, due to sixth or seventh pay commission, they are also getting very good salary, and not a bad idea. But many people go for PhD just for the namesake, and I'm really worried about the PhD guys. The PhD is always taken for the namesake, getting to call yourself as a doctor, doctorate. What I have seen during my 35 years in industry, I have seen many people are affectionate to get PhD just for to put that doctor, you know, in front of your name. But I really don't like it. So please save yourself while getting PhD. Like, there are so many people awarding fake honorary doctorate also. So you can see the news like Farji degree baant rahi Jaipur ki Namjin Manipal University, then fake honorary doctorates for sale in India. So there are so many people are exposed. There are so many scams are going on. So whenever you go for PhD, see to that the university is authentic, and you should do PhD, not only for the namesake but for some research work, or really it will be helpful to our nation. Ask yourself this question, like, why should I go for further studies? What subject area am I really passionate about? Do I really have that patience, perseverance, and practical knowledge for the research? Would I really have financial stability in future after PhD through a job in academia or industry? Would I still be considered as a fresher to an industry job even after PhD? Would my family and parents support me during the hard times of my PhD in future? Would the world recognize my contribution and service to the humanity through my research? So here I want to really say from my heart that ask this question to yourself and go for PhD. Don't do PhD for the namesake. Okay. Then again, whenever you want to go to abroad, these 10 important criteria you have to consider, because you are putting lots of money, the hard earned money by your parents, right? The parents have struggled a lot during their time, and they are the contributor for your further studies, because till that time you are not earning. Am I right? So they have slogged for you to get proper education, and now it is your willingness to go abroad, right? So these 10 important points you should consider. What you are interested in, first of all, when you go for masters in abroad. Do you have the necessary prerequisites? What can be useful for your future career? Do you have language skills, scholarships possibilities, financial consideration, reputation of the university where you have selected? Will your qualification be transferable? What can complement your bachelor's degree? And weather and climate, because I have seen many people going for MS in Canada, in Russia, in USA, and after doing MS, putting 40, 50 lakhs, coming back, no jobs available. It is huge wastage of time and money of their parents. So nothing is transferable, right? So how it can be complementary? Am I right? If they would have given the job to stay back in USA or Canada or anywhere, and one person has gone to Canada all the way, the climatic zone was not suitable at all. The temperature was into minus. Still, he stayed there for 2 years and fell sick, and he couldn't, came back through the illness. Finally, he died. What's the use of that master's degree taking abroad? Then some people go to Russia, China, then Germany, and all. Language is a barrier. Japan, right? So if you go to English country like USA, Australia, or some other country, still okay. But again, money problem. Do you have necessary prerequisites? Right? Khana, pina, sona, everything matters a lot in day-to-day life. So think aloud, because in India, everything is possible. Finally, it is apna ghar. It is our own house. It is our own country, own home. You stay, with proud. Am I right? So why to go abroad? Why not to study here? Then coming to our pharmacy career option, this is a big pharma tree, very popular, and you can see there are various jobs available like production manufacturing, formulation development, quality assurance, QC, regulatory affairs, packaging development, R&D, hospital pharmacy, community pharmacy. You can become entrepreneur also. There are lots of startups coming up now because of medical devices hubs are coming up, and there are so many opportunities coming up. Loans are nowadays possible. There are financial banking providers are there. Some people, parents are rich, they have gathered money for their daughters and sons, so you can become entrepreneur as well, but see to that how successfully you can build your venture, whatever you are starting with. You can be like sustainable venture into. So come to chemist shop. Many people go to chemist shop, medical shop. Then government job also. Those are also lucrative nowadays. Many vacancies are coming up in government. Marketing, like in yours, there are jobs available as MR, and then product development. Then what do you say? Supply chain management, then business development, academics we have discussed. So this pharma tree is very popular, and these are all approximate salary you will find on net also. This is not a fixed black and white salary. Each organization has different pay structure and hierarchy as well. These are the government jobs which I was talking about: hospital pharmacist, railway pharmacist, government analyst, forensic lab, drug inspector, like that. But you have to give some government exam, UPSC, MPSC, and enter through those exams to government. Even I worked in the initial stage in local FDA, and I was a analyst there. You can subscribe for the government job alert also through this website. Then higher education, you can go for MBA as well, MPharm MBA. Then you can go for the drug inspector exam where the salary is lucrative, but the recruitment is through the national or the state level exam you have to give. Then you become a pharmacist, government pharmacist also. So lots of vacancies comes under big government hospitals. Their diploma D farm also they used to take, but nowadays I heard V farms are like taking, but in some rural area, D farms are also taken for the dispensing chemist. So these are the salary offered. Then pharmaceutical marketing we have discussed, MR job. So then QC production, as you know, medical underwriting, medical coding, medical transcription. These type of jobs are also available. Many jobs are available here in India, in Mumbai also. Then this also we discussed own business. You can start or self-employment. You can set up your own drug store or medical store as well, or even a company. Right, will require a lot of determination, hard work, networking capabilities, and unending desire to achieve more every day. Because there you don't get fixed salary, right? So you have to really work hard, and you should have lots of patience, because 1,000 days you have to be very patient. Initial 3 to 4 years you do not expect any profit, okay, because to set up a business only takes 3 to 4 years, and then the profit starts coming. Future of pharmacy: the pharmacist plays a major role in the overall healthcare management, and now is the time of new age pharmacy industry, right? So, with scientists doing more research than before to predict health issues, Now you know the personalized medicine, naturopathy, Ayurvedic, then nutraceuticals, medical devices. These are all coming into picture. Sometime combination therapy like allopathy with nutraceutical is taken by patients. So today, if you see career in R&D, science or engineering is not only highly rewarding professionally, but also one of the most ideal platform to design technology that you want around you, right? So research as a profession is for those who want to transfer tomorrow's technologies and want to create life-changing technologies, right? So coming to quality assurance chemist, QA is also very, very important job. Assurance whether all the process and other department are working with GMP and the company's policy. Each department will have a separate QA personnel, right? So QA personnel mainly is responsible for building the quality management system, then SOP development, then their internal audit, GMP, GLP audit, GCP audit, if they are into clinical, if they are into pharma, of course, GMP audit. GDP is a good documentation. So GMP, GLP, GCP, GDP together, it is called GXP audit. Okay. So QA person is always responsible for their internal audit, compliance system, due diligence, mock inspection, and training of their team and employees, and keeping all the records, then release of the approval of document and the release of material. Of course, the QC person is responsible. Then coming to regulatory affairs, for which you are here to understand the regulatory affairs opportunities, right? First of all, I want to understand how many of you know what is the meaning of regulatory affairs. You can unmute and speak. What is regulatory affairs? Hello.
Regulatory affairs is a bridge between company and regulatory agencies.
Okay. Anyone else would like to add to that? Hello.
Regulatory is the responsible for the getting the approvals from the different agencies. Also to comply to ensure the quality, safety, efficacy.
Okay. Okay. One more person can speak and then I will tell. One more person.
As per my knowledge, regulatory affairs is the like link between the company and the regulatory agencies, and they will understand like what market is required, like US market, Europe market, and all thing, and based on
Mhm.
that, they will develop the product.
Okay.
So just mainly following the guidelines as per the US market or different markets.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Chetan and other two. So I'm going to describe a definition. Okay, when the such type of question being asked during your interview, what is regulatory affairs? Then you should answer in one sentence. Regulatory affairs is collecting, analyzing, and communicating. Okay, just write down if you have pen and diary. Collecting, analyzing, and communicating risk and benefit of pharmaceutical product to different agencies all over the world. Okay. The first person rightly said it is a bridge between the pharma industry and the agency. But actual definition, if someone asks during your interview, the definition says like this: it is a what? Collecting, analyzing, and communicating risk and benefit. See, regulatory professionals, they always collect the information, right? They analyze it and then they write a quality oral summary, the dossier, right? The dossier. Then they write down the risk and what? Risk and benefit ratio they see, right? And then they prove that, look, this is a dossier which comprises of quality, safety, efficacy, right? Together with We prove that this dossier is what? All compliant dossier, and we are asking for the marketing authorization or marketing approval. So coming back to definition, regulatory affairs is what? Nothing but collecting, analyzing, communicating risk and benefit of pharmaceutical product to different agencies all over the world. So different agencies means like Chetan said, US FDA, Europe, Canada, rest of the world. So each country has their country specific rules and regulation, right? So each country, like when you go for the passport, the each passport consulate is different, right? If I have to go for USA consulate is different. If I go to Europe visa is different. Singapore different. Russia different. China different. So like that, rules and regulation when they come to India, they have to follow DNC Act 1940 and the rules 1945, right? So each country specific rules and regulations are different. So regulatory professionals should have thorough knowledge about the country specific rules and regulations, country specific format. So there are different formats: CTD, ECTD, NIS, ACTD, right? Asian CTD. So when you are into regulatory affairs, you should have the scientific knowledge, that is CMC, chemistry, manufacturing and control of the product, right? And along with that, the safety and efficacy means what? Clinical and non-clinical section. When we consider the CTD, it comprises of module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Module 1 is always talks about what? Tell me. Administrative and prescribing information, right? It is region specific. Module 2 talks about the quality overall summaries of module 3, 4 and 5. The module 3 is a quality module, which is CMC module, and module 4 is non-clinical, module 5 is clinical, which talks about clinical, non-clinical, CMC quality data. I'm going down to up. Module 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So like this, again coming to definition, collecting, analyzing, communicating risk and benefit of pharmaceutical product to different agencies all over the world. That is called regulatory affairs. Clear? Again, regulatory affairs is a department who deals with different stakeholders. So you are not working alone. So we have to build several skills like people management, because we are dealing with different stakeholders like R&D, production, QA, then outsiders, supply chain, right? Who else? The main big body is a regulatory agency, legal department, right? Sometimes business development. So project management, CRO, from where you get the module 4, module 5 documents. So, and again, after submission, you get the queries. You have to resolve those queries. So you are dealing with day to day with the health authority. Am I right? So you should have effective communication skill, effective writing skills. All these skills are required. So when you join our regulatory affair course, everything will be taught to you right from the definition, right from the day one, you will be taught each and every aspects, each and every country specific rules, regulations, formats, right from drug discovery, drug development, product development, how the products are compiled, how the applications are compiled like IND, NDA, ANDA, BLA, 510K, CE mark. So different, like we have different courses, right? If it is API, then DMF, ASMF, CEP. If it is formulation, then ANDA, NADA for the veterinary. So like that, we have several other. If it is medical devices, 510K, CE mark, and other application, PMS. So when you join the courses, like different certificate courses, you get to learn many things, hands-on expertise. You become a SME, subject matter expert, so that you can handle interview very well, and you will be successful in your each interview, and you will be selected 100%. And that's how we groom our student. We upskill those who are already into regulatory affair field, but handling small countries like Congo, Ethiopia, or small countries, in ROW, but willing to enter into regulated market, they also come and learn with us. So that is how regulatory affair department works, and it is really very nice to work in regulatory affairs. I will give my case study. I When I started my career, I worked in Sandoz for 6.5 years in the analytical department. I started career from R&D. So 6 years when I worked in analytical method development, method validation, then transfer, then I get bored. So what to do now? I learned everything within 6 years, but I spent good six and a half years. And then I started, thinking about changing my job, not immediately. People now think about within 3 to 4 months. You should be stable, right? Because we always buy a product which is stable. Am I right? Even if you buy a bread, you check the stability. Am I right? You check the expiry date. So humans should also have some stability, which wherever you are working, you should have, stability, good stability, I mean to say. So when I started my career, I was about 6 years into analytical department. Then I moved to 4 years into documentation. I started with SOP on SOP, and I learned to write all kind of SOP, more than 2000 SOP. Then I went to CMC documentation, chemistry, manufacturing control, all kind of specification, test procedure, validation, technology transfer protocol, report, all kind of. Then after 4 years, I thought, where all these documents are going on, regulatory. Then I started thinking, like regulatory is the field where all this data goes, compilation, dossier, then I have to learn now. So after putting 10 quite good amount of time, and in between I got an opportunity to work in formulation as well. So I learned about taking pilot batches, I learned about GMP batches, batch record, and all these things. And then I moved to regulatory affairs after putting almost 10, 11 years. And then I never moved back. When I entered into regulatory, it was an ocean. Because every day there was new things coming, There were varieties of regulations, varieties of countries, then varieties of applications. So I was enjoying each day of my life. Re- I used to stay back, till 8, 9 p.m. because I was very eager to learn more and more. Dil mange more, like that, you know. And so, like that, you should also spend time when you want to learn. You should invest time as well. It's not that your boss is not going to happy. If you make him happy, you should show your eagerness, your efforts, your hard work. Then only they will also promote you, they will also take you ahead, right? In those days, it was not possible to switch from one department to another department, but I could, because of my hard work, because of my eagerness, because of whatever. So don't keep crying, but move ahead in your life. Because of my case study, it was really inspired by many people, and many people are successful, and it is a real story. It's not a that it is a like fake story or something. It is a reality of my life, and that's how I learned. I grew myself, and of course my seniors have helped me a lot, and they helped me, like, Rajasri, you have to go to this website, that website, you should learn BAB guidelines, this. So I still remember all those days, and those days, Novartis days, Glenmark days. So many good people I still remember, and I salute to them. Whenever I meet, I always, salute to them. So, having said this, regulatory affairs is not easy to survive department. You should keep learning. You should uh, upgrade yourself day to day basis, because lots of guidances are changing. Lots of things are changing in the industry as well, and in the rules regulations as well. So regulatory people are hired in various sectors, not only in pharma, okay, because they play vital role. Now everyone came to know they play a vital role in maintaining the safety, efficacy of food, beverages, pharmaceutical product, medical devices by ensuring appropriate licensing, legal compliance, marketing of this product, right? So regulatory professionals are a crucial link between the company and the regulatory authorities. So as I said, there are see here it is written, every new product requires a vast amount of research time and funds. It can take more than 10 years to develop and launch a new product or treatment therapy in the market. Here is the list of common products that regulatory affairs professionals deal with, like pharmaceutical product, agrochemical product, cosmetics, pesticides, diagnostic devices, medical devices, therapeutic devices, veterinary medicines, surgical instruments, complementary medicines. Can see several types of products are there, and where you can be hired, right? So there are some essential skills required to become a regulatory affair professional. So technical knowledge we have discussed, like strong knowledge of drug development, right from drug discovery, right? Then strong knowledge of ICH GCP guidelines, good understanding of submissions and labeling, understanding of regulatory authorities, better documentation skills, good presentation skills. This is equally important, right? And effective communication skill that will come under your soft skill. So great and effective communication skill, because this is very important. You are dealing daily with different stakeholder, as I said, and you will you will feel sometimes very guilty that why I talk to this person is so adamant, is not giving me document. When you talk to production or QA person, give me document on time, there will always a tug of war between two three departments. So you have to be very polite. You have to be active listener, critical thinking. Along with that, you have to have a very good patience. So there will always be fighting between department to department. So effective communication, then listening skills, critical thinking, meeting deadlines. Deadlines are always very important, because I still remember when we used to file para 4, NDA, the deadline, once we missed, we are gone, right? So deadlines are always important for filing, because investment is there, right? Company invest a lot in getting marketing authorization. Then working and managing calmly under pressure. So there will always be pressure in regulatory department because of the deadline, because of the documentation not getting on time, and because of handling different departments pressure. Okay, so because of that, you will always be under pressure. So you should learn how you can keep yourself calm and get the work done amicably. Then attention to important minute details. It is always a teamwork, okay? Because you are dealing with different stakeholders, so it is a teamwork. Then great leadership qualities. So this is equally important, because you are dealing with different people, so you should have that quality, leadership quality. So some slides I have taken from internet, and this source is, of course, always acknowledged. This is a career in pharma. These two slides I have taken, and they have made nicely. This job titles and average salary they have mentioned. But as per my knowledge, this salary always varies from company to company. So don't depend on this package that it was written and madam has shown, like food safety inspector will get 3.5 to 5. So I should get this only this much, that much. So this is totally illustrative package. So it again, I'm telling you, depends on your interview skills, how you have negotiated with the company, and how the company salary package for the salary policy, company policy says. So each and every company has different hierarchy, different salary packages. Now we learned a lot about regulatory affairs skills, then how you become a regulatory affairs professional, how you should gain your knowledge from different sources. Then after BPharm, MPharm, what you have to do, what you can do, what not. So I think you are with me and you are enjoying the session. Say yes in the chat box, or you can unmute and speak. Are you getting my points?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Very informative session, ma'am.
Thank you. So I will have a bit of water. Okay, great. So now you learned a lot about different, you know, job roles and all. So what I will do, I will just not able to listen. Okay, those who have question, we will take the question answer at the end of this session. Okay, is it okay? Because you can write in the chat box, and I have seen one or two question. I will take at the end of the session. Okay, all the question, everyone will get the opportunity. Okay, so let me finish the session first. You learned about the job opportunity, different job roles. Now, when you have learned about this, you should be aware about how this industry is, where we are today, and where we will be in near future, in like in 5 years down the line. That's what I want to bring your attention towards pharma sector, nutrasector, and medical devices. Okay, so you know the global pharmaceutical market in the pharma, uh, many people are diabetic now, right? So major portion, if you see, uh, anti-diabetic drugs are sold out, then antiviral, antihypertensive, antihistaminic, anti-rheumatoid arthritis, and other drugs are captured. But if you see the market, India is projected to grow at around 8 to 10% CAGR, with the market headed towards 120 to 130 billion by 2030. Isn't it a good number, right? 120 to 130 billion dollar. So you can imagine where we will be by 2030, correct? So the global pharma market is massive, valued around 1.9 trillion in 2024 and projected to reach around 3.5 trillion by 2032. So Indian pharma is in third position in the world in terms of volume and 14th position in terms of value. So currently we are exporting the drug to more than 200 countries, vaccines and biopharmaceutical products to about more than 151 to 160 countries. So we are on the top of the world in vaccines as well. So most of the pharmaceutical companies are focusing in regulated and semi-regulated markets. Hence, there is great potential opportunity for pharmacy and science graduates in the field of regulatory affairs and regulatory operations. So there is an increased demand for this RA and RI up to 500% in the last 5 years. We have seen there is huge demand for these two positions, okay, RA and RI. You might have heard about publishers, right? Then regulatory information management system. Many big company like Pfizer, Eli Lilly, Novartis, GSK, all these big giant player have REIMS, right? Regulatory information management system, and they hire people for this. then regulatory intelligence, then publisher and regulatory affairs is everywhere, like 100% higher. So please find these statistics, like see high demand areas. Now in India also, what the statistics says, the job creation will be like around 29,886 jobs by 2033 in pharma sector. So very good figure, it is predicted. High demand areas, international regulation, ECTD, pharmacovigilance, biotech, and personalized medicine. Okay, the packages we have already discussed, but don't rely on these packages. The package varies. Okay, so the top location will be Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Gurgaon, Ahmedabad, and of course, top will be Mumbai. Okay, the key skills needed are what? Regulatory affairs, compliance, CMC, ECTD, USFDA, Europe, and what? Country specific requirement. Project management, data analytics, and technology tools, international regulatory knowledge, right? Then job market dynamics is what? Pharma, medical device, biotech are the key sector. And of course, I would say cosmetics, and veterinary, these are also upcoming area which is not captured by these statistics, but it is my own experience I'm talking about. So this is also a good slide I found by this person. So role of regulatory affairs ensures that compliance manages approvals and post-market surveillance. The essential skill we have already discussed: regulatory knowledge, scientific expertise, project management, and communication. We have described all these, in detail. So we will skip this slide. So India's core industries are transforming as the nation advances towards Viksit Bharat. Our nation's main aim, Modiji's dream is Viksit Bharat. In 2026, technology-led reinvention, sustainability, and talent transformation are key drivers. AI, smart systems, and digitalization are reshaping manufacturing, energy, healthcare, and finance, while companies focus on low carbon operations and workforce upskilling. So you can see upskilling, workforce upskilling is very, very important area. And each organization has given the importance. Lots of companies inviting me for train the trainer, you know. So please keep in mind those who are already into industry also can go for upskilling. We have upskilling program as well. So this is India pharmaceutical market. You can see the pharmaceutical drugs by type: cardiovascular, dermatology, gastro, genito, urinary, hematology. There are several, right? Under biologics, monoclonal antibodies, therapeutic vaccines. But if you see the companies, right? Divi's Pharmaceutical, Aurobindo, Cadila, Cipla, GSK, Novartis, Merck. There are several, right? Torrent, Mankind, Sun Pharma, Procter and Gamble. See, these are Indian pharmaceuticals. The growth is how much? On the top, just see. You might have heard several times we are going towards Industry 4 and now we are moving to Industry 5. But what does it mean? Many times, in the interview also this such type of question are asked, but many people are not aware of. So what is Industry 4 meaning, right? If you recollect, end of the 18th century, which was Industry 1, when the mechanization, right, all the mechanical work used to do in the 18th century, of course, we were not there. It was introduced mechanization of production by using water and steam to increase production capacity and productivity versus manual craft work. So this was in 1784, first mechanical loom. Then we entered into 20th century, right? So Industry 2, which is called electrification. So introduced labor-based mass production, assembly lines powered by electric energy. So 1870, first production line, Cincinnati slaughterhouse were introduced during those days. That time also we were not there. I was here in this Industry 3, right? but you will be in the, some of you will be in industry 4, right? So this is again a start of 1970s. So industry 3 is little bit of automation, right? So introduce electronics and computers to replace manual work by standalone robotic system. So 1969, first programmable logic controller, that is PLC SCADA, you might have heard, Modicon 084. So this is the industry 3 where we went for automation, and then now we are into industry 4, and now we have recently entered into industry 5. Okay, so industry 4 means what? Cyber physical system, the convergence of physical, digital and virtual environment through cyber physical system, that is CPS, and the internet of things like IoT. But what is industry 5? See, 5 means fifth, mass customization and cyber physical cognitive system. So you will see the difference between industry 4 and industry 5. Okay. So it is clearly mentioned about stating the features, right? When we focus on industry 4 and industry 5, automation and smart factories. Here, when we enter recently into industry 5, is human machine collaboration, right? You have seen lots of robots and AI and all, everything is introduced recently. Then technology. AI is, of course, like 2 years ago only it is introduced when we were into industry 4, AI, IoT, big data. But in industry 5 also AI, digital twins and cobots, right? Then if we consider production as a future, then mass production and efficiency, but here customization and personalization in the production. You can attain customization and the personalization in the production, even though it is a mass production. Sustainability, energy efficiency, circular economy and waste reduction. Human role, minimal, monitoring automation, and here it is central role assisted by technology. Flexibility, of course, lots of flexibility because fixed automated system, and here it is adaptable modular production. Okay, so this is the difference between industry 4 and industry 5. Okay. So you might have heard all these big word jargons, right? Now we come to, already we are into industry 4 or 5, still we have 5 key challenges for Indian pharmaceutical sector. What are those? Continuous pressure of US FDA action on Indian pharma manufacturing facility. If you still see to FDA warning letter or any observation received, you can go to US FDA site and you will see lots of warning letter and the observations are received by many companies, right? So continuous pressure, then government control on pricing of generic drug, right? Then fake pharma products, you might have heard about Rajasthan case, and there are several other cases, right? Adulterated syrup and Gambia case, Rajasthan cough syrup case, and so fake pharma products. Then lack of trained human resource in pharma industry. This is also one constraint industry facing, because lots of people get trained and leave the job. So industry again have to train, retrain. So and then health insurance problem. So these are the 5 challenges still industry is facing, although we are into AI, robot, and all this industry 4 and 5. Okay. So clear, concept is clear now about pharma industry. Now we move to nutraceutical. So first you understand what is the difference between pharmaceutical and nutraceutical. The term nutraceutical is the combination of these 2 words. One is nutrition and the pharmaceutical. Coined in 1989 by Stephen D. Fellis, who is MD, founder and chairman of the Foundation of Innovation in Medicine, Stanford, New Jersey. So the phrase is applied to products that range from isolated nutrients, dietary supplement, and herbal products, specific diets and processed foods such as cereals, soups, and beverages. So the philosophy behind nutraceutical is to focus on prevention. Okay. So the main philosophy behind nutraceutical is to focus on prevention, according to the saying by Greek physician Hippocrates, like let food be your medicine, right? Which is known as the father of medicine, correct? Let food be your medicine. So their role in human nutrition is one of the most important areas of investigation with wide-ranging implication for the consumers, healthcare providers, regulators, and food producers and distributors. Okay. So pharmaceutical and nutraceutical are both billion-dollar opportunities. Okay. Despite this glaring fact, a good number of people who intend investing into these markets ponder over the various differences between these two product segments. Pharmaceuticals are man-made substances made from the rudiment of natural substances which the body needs in order to function effectively and efficiently fight diseases and ensure good health, have curative and therapeutic properties that relieve a disease condition. And innovation in pharmaceutical have contributed immensely to the nutraceutical sections of the health and fitness market. Switch lifestyle from eat and act to eat well and act well. Okay, nutraceuticals is the best for the country and best for the world, isn't it? So, how this global nutraceutical market looks like? So it has reached projected to reach somewhere between dollar 438.9 billion to over 550 billion by 2026. We are in 2026, right? So 550 billion, just see. So lots of opportunities, my dear friends, my dear students. Lots of opportunities in nutraceutical foods, functional foods, personalized nutrition, and this area. Okay, try to grab knowledge. We have course in RAQA in nutraceutical as well. Try to learn, try to grab those opportunities. So rising awareness regarding calorie reduction and weight loss in countries including US, China, and India, is expected to promote the application of nutraceutical, which in turn will have a substantial impact on the industry growth. So, this is a global nutraceutical market share by region. So, these are the bakery product. So, this is a nutraceutical market. You can see the growth, right? Dietary supplement, functional food, functional beverages, infant formula. So size of nutraceutical product, you can see. Indian nutraceutical market is again divided into functional food, functional beverages, dietary supplements. Again, functional food divided into fortified food, probiotics food, sport drinks, fortified drinks, dietary supplement again divided into vitamin supplement, mineral supplement, macronutrients, herbal extract, antioxidant. So you can see there are so much to, enter into Nutra also. So much. So according to Gazette notification, categories of food supplements are nutraceutical health supplement, food for special dietary use other than infants and those products intended to be taken under medical advices, food for special medical purpose and novel food. Okay. So you can see where I belong to, food, Nutra, medicine, Ayurvedic medicine or OTC drug. So when we talk about technology, now technology is so much advanced that we get everything ready-made, right? Ready to cook food, ready batter like dosa, then masala oats, cut vegetables, correct? Then pack dahi and roti, tetra pack, everything you get ready. Then everyone wants to look healthy and young, isn't it? So who represent the aging segment? You can see how Hema Malini, Madhuri Dixit, Amitabh Bachchan at 80, after 80 also looks. Gavaskar. So who wants to stay young and look very young, right? So that's how it's a magic, right? Then come to medical device sector, that is the last sector. So global medical device segment was valued up to US dollar 572 billion in 2025, and it is projected to grow up to 604 billion in 2026, and up to more than 1000 billion by 2034. Just see. So this medical device industry, like the broad products classification are disposables, consumables, surgical instrument, implant, equipment, electronics, diagnostic reagent, domestic manufacturing is concentrated around low cost. You will see nowadays head to toe all the medical devices are available. Simply for pregnancy, you have Prega kit. Simply for BP, you have BP monitoring machine. Blood check, you have blood check machine. You have oximeter. You what not is available? Everything for temperature thermometer. Now lots of patches are available. Then contact lenses comes under medical devices. So medical device industry is an important component of the larger healthcare system, playing important role by developing new medical technologies which help to improve the ability to diagnose and treat illness, right? So before medical device manufacturers can market a new product, they must comply with the requirement of the regulatory agency first, which is responsible for regulating medical devices. So you can learn MDT to MDR, rules regulations. Correct? Like in old days, that is MDD is a directive which has changed to regulation. Medical device directives to medical device regulation. In India also MDR 2017 has changed, and because of this MDR to 2017 change, we have launched various program during 2015, like 2015, in medical devices, like ISO 13485, like quality management system, then medical device quality assurance program, medical device regulatory affairs, then global medical device regulations. So there are several other programs. We have short program as well. So I'm going to share after the session what all program we offer. As I said, like head to toe, we have each and every kind of medical devices available in the market, right? Right from bandage, medical thermometers, stethoscope, disposable gloves, MRI, ultrasound, CT scan, implant, prosthesis, right? So there are several others. You can see pacemaker, right? Hip implant, knee implant. There are so many, elbow replacement, stent. You might have heard, and uh, like see diabetes test strips, wheelchair, MRI machine, EKG machine. Now, US medical device outsourcing market size. Earlier, we used to import many medical devices, but now, due to Indian policy, lots of medical hubs you will see in Vizag, Visakhapatnam, AMTZ, then in Bihar, then in Maharashtra, Pune. There are several medical hubs are coming up. Lots of medical device professionals are required in the industry. So better you should learn those skills and and grab those opportunity. That is my request. So medical device market is also booming. You can see from 2017 till this, it has increased so much. Indian health and medical device segment. You can see Indian market size in billion. See, this is medical device sector. Like in 2030, you should see how much it will grow for imports, import dependence, domestic production, domestic supply, export, and per capita. See, it's a good figures. Yes. So our dependence will almost be into minus. This is very important, import dependence. So instead of import, we are going to export. Earlier, 80% we used to import medical devices. Now We are making indigenous medical devices in our own country and we are exporting. We are getting C mark, ISI mark, then we are getting 510K PMS approval. Right? Then you can make a very good career in medical device industry as well. Popular career path, biomedical engineer are hired in design, development, and test devices like prosthetic, implant, diagnostic equipment. Regulatory affairs specialist ensures device meets strict local and international compliance standard like ISO 13485. QA and QC people focus on product quality testing, implementing QMS. Research and development scientist and engineer innovate new technology and improve existing devices. Then CRA manage clinical trials to test device safety and efficacy. Product manager oversee and device life cycle from concept to market. Bridge engineering, sales and marketing. Field service engineer, sales and marketing. So here also, if you ask, you need the a minimum degree of biomedical engineer, mechanical engineer, life science degree or pharmacy degree. And technical skill, as I mentioned, if you want to go for regulatory, those all skills what we discuss are required here also. And how to get started, you have to build your strong foundation, pursue a relevant degree, and of course the certificate. Okay, the skill certificate, develop skill certificate, and develop knowledge about the subject. Acquire this ISO 13485 QMS knowledge, get certified from us, and then you enter into industry. So this is how career in medical device is also very lucrative. So the medical device industry can offer fantastic opportunity for the life science professional already working in or interested in regulatory affairs job, quality assurance or quality control roles, and manufacturing and engineering position. So today's market is full of mobile application and other electronic device that are able to provide people with instant health data and analytics. You might have seen wearable watches and there are several other wearable things, items are available which are very popular and which comes under medical devices. This puts increasing pressure on the medical device industry to develop value-driven healthcare for the masses and maintain high level of technological invention. The top medical device companies in the world is Johnson& and Johnson, General Electric, Medtronic, Baxter, Siemens Health, and Strykers, and so on. Okay. So there are many jobs available. So please try to acquire knowledge. Okay. Hello. 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 Why they unmute and speak, I don't know.
He has
Okay.
muted now. Mr. Rohan has
Uh,
muted now. Yeah.
okay. No, I have muted him.
Yeah.
Anyway, then in medical devices also QA jobs are available, MD QMS, regulatory affairs, the validation, QC, QA manager, R&D design, then manufacturing, all this field engineering, all kind of jobs are available. Now we learn how to acquire online knowledge to keep yourself updated. Okay. So there are several online knowledge gaining site like TED, Investopedia, Code Academy, then Zen Pencils, Duolingo, Fast Company. There are several others as well. Quora, Khan Academy, Instructables, Big Thing, How Stuff Works, Draw Space, Guide. So we always guide our student when they come and study with us. We help them to build other knowledge as well, and we have library also. We give many books also to read them to develop other knowledge as well. So that is the plus point. We groom in all aspects, not only technical knowledge and the scientific knowledge. What I mean to say, we help them to develop their resume, the CV, which is most important item, right? So CV also you these are the four suggested font. If you see Verdana, Calibri, Arial, Times New Roman, and if at all you want to highlight some special thing which want to show the impact, then you can go for other. Only two fonts can be used at a time, but don't use all other fonts. That is my suggestion. Then you start your job hunt. The how you do effective job hunt. Getting started to gather materials, source, what to collect, what not to collect, what to eliminate. That you have to think about, right? So, steps for an effective job hunt in the life science industry, at least, you have to research and prepare yourself, right? So, putting your best foot forward from the beginning, right? Life science jobs are competitive, and you will have to beat the lot of other experienced candidates in the early stages of your application. So, be sure, fully update your most recent experience and new skill, and don't be demotivated if your interviews are failed. Even if you 10 times failed, that gets experience, right? So 10 times failed, but why? Due to what was the failure, right? Reason for the failure. You try to find out, ask yourself, and improve on those skills, right? And prepare yourself. Customize for highly specialist role. You have to customize your CV, your resume, and each company is unique, right? Working with different material technology in various therapeutic areas. HR and hiring manager will want to see very specific example of how your skills and experience will advance the technology, specialism, processes. Otherwise, why would they hire you, right? There should be some value addition or something. Because for you guys, only salary is the criteria. Everyone wants to get Monday to Saturday, Friday job, Saturday, Sunday holiday, cozy job. It's not like that. Who will work in R&D, production, PV, and all other kind of job? If research and development doesn't happen, if QC doesn't happen, production doesn't happen, then how the registration will happen? Just tell me. How the filing will be done, right? First, the research, discovery, clinical studies, everything should happen at the bottom, right? Then only the registration, then production, and then the export will happen. So think logically and prepare yourself. See to what attracts you. Not only money is the criteria, but other aspect also are important. So optimize and then review your online presence also. Okay. So these are the tips. Then LinkedIn is the most popular social media. So you have to, of course, put your profile there, and only the best candidates are approached like this. Aside from updating the optimizing their CV, these professionals have taken care in creating and maintaining. There are many professionals who help in developing your profiles also. Many posts are also coming up on LinkedIn, Facebook, and other job portals. But the LinkedIn is a great way to broadcast the best bits of your CV in a fully optimized profile that can be. It's a very professional platform we have seen. If you want to connect to me, my name is also there, Rajasri Survasi Oja. You can connect to me. I will also help you to get the job into, and we recommend our students. And most recruiters use social media to advertise job opportunities, and 70% of employers are using social network to screen potential hires. But please think that when you are sharing your resume, it should be perfect, it should be correct, it should be authentic. No fake CV, no fake lines should appear. Otherwise, it will be rejected. And I won't recommend. If I get a very bad experience with one candidate, I will never ever recommend that candidate anywhere, right, in their life. Then, while applying the job, are you looking in the right place? There are job boards like Naukri.com, Indeed, LinkedIn, Foundit, which is earlier Monster, right? Shine.com. Then there are IIM jobs. There are Internshala, or so many job boards are there. Then applying directly, like as I said, Adish Consultancy is also helping as a recruitment services. So they also help in recruitment. So you can provide your CV to them also. It is a thought that as many 80% of jobs are not posted on industry job boards or social media. Therefore, you may gain advantage by making a list of companies you want to work for and contacting them directly. So apply through their job portals on website. Networking, of course, nowadays, no need to say networking. Everybody is on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. So networking is very popular, and nowadays everyone would like to be in network. So that is a good thing. This social media is a very big platform where we can be in network. But of course, that should be limited. And LinkedIn is also the best platform for networking because it is a professional platform. Recruitment, of course, we have discussed a proportion of job not advertised online will be assigned to recruitment and staffing companies to help companies find the specialist skills and experience they need. Then finding the job, getting the job. Now we have discussed so many things, right? Interview. So preparation is the king, right? So preparation should go beyond researching and the company's history and products. So spend time understanding their unique medicines, technologies, indications, therapies, and what drives them to save and improve patients' lives, right? Not only your CV should look like neat, you should look neat, tidy. Of course, that is also matters. But it is important to know about the company, their products, technology. It is important to remember that this sense of purpose is an important part of what fuels the life science industry, right? Then to show an ever wider understanding, be sure to research the current market, whether pharma, biotech, medical device, nutra, whatever. Try to identify trends and forces that may be influencing or causing changes in the market. Also give the impression of being prepared by bringing along a copy of your CV plus a note, okay, notepad to make the notes, and even a few of your own pre-written notes, okay, to refer to during the interview. Doesn't matter you if because there is a time you are nervous, you are well prepared, but you are nervous during the interview. So always try to bring a small notepad and you can refer to what you want to ask or what you want to tell. So this may strike you as strange, but an interview is not an exam. So having some key points written down or even some question you wanted to ask is the great way to stay on track and ensure you get all the information you need. Appearance and body language matters a lot, okay? While your interviewer will certainly be looking for well thought out answers to questions, they're also on the looking out for a professional appearance and composed body language, okay? So some light-hearted pleasantries at the beginning of the interview won't go amiss, right? Adding to the impression that you are calm and collected. Smiling face, eye contact, handshake, Remember not to talk over your interviewers. Speak abruptly to any administrative staff before after the interview, and most importantly, avoid speaking about your previous employer in a negative light. So many people says negative about previous employer. Never ever talk about negative things about your previous employer or previous bad experience with your ex bosses. Never ever. Always talk positively. Okay. However, you had bad experience. Then answering question. Okay, you can never know exactly which question you are going to be asked. Put preparing for common interview question is a good start. Prepare answers around the specific therapy area and field of science that may be involved in the role you are applying for. Competency based questions are common, so it is advisable to brush up some frequently asked questions, right? It is worth following the STAR, that is, situations, task, action, and results framework when preparing potential question and also in the moment when you are answering. Okay. So a quick note on answering question you are not prepared for. Try not to get flustered. Instead, taking a few moments to process and formulate something as relevant as possible. As a general rule, interviewers will appreciate a slight pause because launching into your answer as it shows that you are giving it due consideration instead of reeling off memorized answer. Okay? So even during answering, you can also take a pause. If you are unable to recollect, you can easily answer, I will come back to you. Okay? So don't say any negative things. It's natural, right? So don't show that you are nervous because every moment, everything is observed minutely. Appearance, this is C, and this appearance, how confident he looks. So appearance, then these are the important tips. 3 by 3 rule: smile, eye contact, deep breath, right? When name is announced, rise and sit, right? On stage after turning around. Posture, of course, is very important. Standing, then your legs, knees, right? Everything is observed, huh? Back, shoulder. You can see shoulder should be very firm and steady, not like this fallen shoulder, like this. Neck, right? Hands, handshake should be firm. Leg movement, you should not be like shaking your legs continuously. That shows you are very nervous. Voice should be loud and clear. How I am speaking to you, you can listen to me clearly, right? Should be loud and clear. Tempo, you should not be worried or nervous or like afraid of anything. Modulation, like voice modulation. If you want to emphasize on something, you can increase or decrease your voice volume modulation, right? Punch. You can, when you write, you give the comma, dot, and how you give the space. Similarly, you should speak. Okay, take a pause if you want to, specify something, and you have to keep some gap, after two sentence. Take a pause. How you make the para, right? Because second para means some other topic you want to discuss. So take a pause. Like that, you have to be very presentable with the posture, with the appearance, with the voice modulation. Everything matters a lot during the interview. So, last few slides. If you fail to prepare, then you are preparing to fail, right? So, preparation is very, very important, my dear friends. So, time has come to connect the dots, what you learn, right? So, there were more than 100 slides, and I'm really thankful for your patient hearing. Now you should be in a position to connect the dot what you learned today, right? You should start thinking where I started, where I ended. Similarly, when you are studying, you should learn in that way only. When the teacher started the first lesson, what you learned, when she ended, what was started, what was ended in between, what was taught, what you learned. Okay. And in your day-to-day life also, when you are working in industry also, you should learn how to connect the dots. That is a very important skill, right? And time is very important. I get irritated if even 10 minutes are late. So invest the time in productive stuff. The key is not spending the time, but investing it, right? So I always tell people respect your time and time will respect you. Okay. So the most important tool is you, right? Focus on you because you are responsible for you, whatever you are doing, whatever you aspire, whatever you want to do in your life, right? So you have got to follow your passion. You have got to figure out what is you love, who you really are, and have the courage to do that. I believe that only courage anybody ever needs is the courage to follow your own dreams. With that, I would tell about 4D and 2P principle in your life. 4D means what? First D is what? First D is your desire, your dream. If you have your desire, your dream to become a regulatory affair professional, then you have to be determined. The second D, desire, dream, determined. Determination till you reach your destination. First D is what? Desire, dream, determination, right? Then desire, dream. Second what? Determination, dedication, till you reach your destination. But while meeting this 4D, there are 2P. The first P is what? Passion. You should be passionate. When you decided to become a regulatory affair professional or any professional, you should be passionate to learn country specific rules, regulation, format, rules, regulation. Apart from format, there are scientific knowledge. There are so many things, right? So you should be passionate to gather information, learn, take the course, certify yourself. So that is a passion. The second P is patience. So when I talk about 4D, the first D is passion and the last P is patience. In between, that is 4D. Okay. Always remember my principle in life is 4D, 2P. With this, I end my session. So thank you very much. Success is nothing more than a few simple discipline practice daily. Failure is nothing more than a few small errors repeatedly. It's never too late to start all over again. Thank you for your attention. Now I will take just 2 to 3 minutes of yours talk about our organization. Okay. So our company name is Raj GPRSC Private Limited. It is GPRSC means Global Pharma Regulatory Affair Consultant. It is founded by me in 2009 2010. We are consultant auditor and trainer, and we started this academy in 2010. Almost 16 years we have completed. We launched initially 2 to 3 program, and we got very good response from the industry, and we developed several other program over the period of time on the need basis. Okay, so since I worked in industry in different areas, I could manage to develop, and with me there were 25 trainers associated with us. That is why we could do this. And after spending several years in pharma nutra, then I uh, did the lead auditor course in medical devices. Also, I work for medical device industry. We have handled more than 55 clients. We did ISO quality management system, risk assessment. We did 510K, CE mark, and so on. Then we designed medical devices courses around. So in this way, we have more than 30 certificate courses now in pharmaceutical, nutraceutical, medical devices, veterinary and cosmetic. We have one course because there was a requirement, and we studied about veterinary and cosmetic, and we have helped in consulting for these two sectors client, and accordingly we designed the course, and that course was also went well. And really, we are proud to train more than 50,000 candidates across the globe. We were awarded by Topra in London in 2024 for the regulatory excellence in education. We were awarded by India Achievers Award for the nation building. We were awarded by ABP Maza for Healthcare Leadership Award. We have several awards and accolades. And you can see through our website called www.rajpharmaelearning.com, www.rajprsc.com. And not only these are the long courses for 6 months, 3 months, 1 week, 3 weeks duration. We have small short courses also because there are several people working in industry. They don't have much time, but they want to learn advanced courses in small areas. So we design these one week courses, short courses on ICQCs, Q3, Q2, formulation development, then CMC writing, importance of drug safety, and so on. So there are short courses are also available. And recently, if you see, we have launched these small courses, which is the need of the hour, and there was a demand from the industry. So we have launched how to avoid human errors. This is a 10-day online course, AI in pharma and useful application, how to face successful audits, 7 QC tools, GXP in pharma and medical devices, train the trainer, cleaning validation. software as medical devices. So these are the 8 courses which we launched just last month, and these are 10 days program. All our programs are online self-paced program uploaded on LMS platform. You can join anywhere at any time, anywhere at any time. You can pay the fees, you get the registration number, you get the user ID password, and you can get access for 24 hours. You can study at your own pace. Okay, and there is a 24 hours assistance provided by our IT person. And if you need any counseling session, Sunday to Sunday, I am available. If you have any doubt clearance sessions are taken on every Sunday or Saturday. You have to book the slot. So in this way, we run this program. Also, we are starting the classroom session with Glow Pharma Institute, and the batch is getting ready by this month end. And we are launching classroom training program in regulatory affairs, formulation, and global regulatory affairs. And with Glow Pharma Institute, if you are willing to join, you can give your name to Deepak Chatur and Shweta Chatur, and you can join our team for having your classroom session as well. Okay, you can coordinate with them. So, in short, we have online e-learning session, classroom session as well. We conduct in-house seminar, workshop at client location also, and we provide hands-on training also in CTD, ECTD dossier preparation. So, like this, we conduct the program. We have many batches completed earlier. More than 250 batches we have completed. But during COVID, we got an opportunity to convert entire program into e-learning. And during COVID, we have invested huge amount into e-learning program, and that's how we have. This is our office at Thane, and we this is our awards and accolades. You can see this is a Topra Award in education for regulatory excellence, and there are many awards. There are many students across the globe from Kenya, Netherlands, then Sri Lanka, then Nepal, then USA, Canada, Japan. There are several students coming and taking advantage for our e-learning program. You can browse through our website, testimonial, and there are several demo lectures are also available. There are several articles are available, and also you can scan this group if you want to join career growth 20 group is also available. You can scan this code and join the group for the free recruitment, and you can share your resume on this email ID as well, so that Deepak Chatur and his wife can help you to for the placement. And again, I'm telling you, I'm really thankful to all of you, each one of you. Thank you again, and thank you very much for your kind attention. So I will stop here. Now we will go for question and answer session. Okay, I will start again. So what I will do, I will stop. Can you see the screen is not visible right now?
No, screen is not
Ah,
visible now.
okay,
Yeah.
great. So now I can see everyone. So those who are available, can you just switch on camera? We'll take one group photo at least. I want to see your faces, beautiful faces. Many have left. असंच होतं. Was my session bored?
Very informative session, ma'am.
Thank you.
It was
I
very
have,
informative and descriptive, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
ma'am,
Very
I have
descriptive because see, regulatory affairs, the field itself is very descriptive and very huge. So we
one,
cannot cover in short, you know. And
Ma'am, I have
I
one
love
question.
to speak. I love to talk to my student. So
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
please switch on your camera. I will take one group picture, and then we will move on to question answer session. Okay.
Okay.
Just hold on. दीपक तुम्ही पण घ्या फोटो.
Yes, I am there.
So I hope at least couple of people have enjoyed the session.
Ma'am,
I can't say about all people, but at least few of them must have
ma'am,
enjoyed.
I have one question.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Can I switch my career to RE?
Yeah, of
I have
course.
I have 2.5 year experience.
Okay,
I do my master of pharmacy, Department of Pharmaceutics.
okay.
So can I switch to RE?
Yeah. See, there are several examples with us who were working in different departments like R&D. Some people were working in formulation, analytical, QC, QA. They did my course called Global RA or RA Formulation, and they were able to switch over to regulatory affairs. So there is no constraint to switcher. Only thing you have to learn the subject in detail. You have to certify yourself because during interview they will ask for sure, are you certified? Certification should be also from the proper institute. Our institute is 21,000 ISO 21,000 certified also. Also, we are Skill India, we are awarded by Topra in London. So there are weightages given to us because we are there in 36 years in industry, a well-known player, and the industry also knows us. So of course, having said this about the career, nobody is going to stop you from switching from one job to another job. Okay, it is your will, your wish. But while switching, the employer will see also how you can contribute to them. And one important factor is that, say for example, if you are getting XYZ salary, you don't expect the same salary when you are switching. You should be ready to switch over with the same salary because this job change is the new portfolio altogether for you. So you have to compromise in the position and the salary. Some people may give you increase 10%, 20%, but some people will say, now you were in QC or R&D and you are coming to regulatory affairs. So you will learn, you will be trained under us, right? So we are not going to give you hike in the salary. So accept it because you are willing to make career, further career, right? So that is the suggestion.
Hi, madam. This is
Thank you,
Ramakrishna.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Madam, actually, so thank you for the your session. And actually, I am the one of the general manager in the one of the pharma industry. So when I was in the executive, so I joined our session in the Hyderabad. So
Okay.
very informative. Even now today also the session is very informative. So I would like to tell one word to the all student that because I am the one of the general manager, I'm the leading of the regulatory affairs department. So one thing I would like to say, all student who are joined here, that so when I was in executive, so I want to listen the words from the Rajeshri madam. So that's what. So intentionally, I asked my boss to go to the session. So I was joined in the that session. So that is very informative. Then now become a general manager in the one of the industry. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So, but I would like to tell all students that so before actually the regulatory is a very good job. So when you want to join in the regulatory, you should know the all about technical and non-technical knowledge.
Correct.
And moreover, whatever madam is saying is very, very informative, that everything should be like if you join in the regulatory, so when you go back to the
Regulatory.
QC and QA, so you won't go back. But when you people think QC to RA, they want to go. But when you join on the RA, they don't want to
Very
go back to
informative.
the QC again. So,
Correct.
so that's what I'm saying. So, when you are starting your career, so my request is to join the Raj Institute. So that is very good info, because at that time I was not know about the Raj Institute, but now I know that. But that is one of the good consultancy in the India.
Thank you. Thank you, Ramakrishna.
Yeah, yeah.
So there are several examples. If you see, I have thousands of testimonial. People have come from 15, 20 years of experience in R&D. Those have entered into regulatory affairs. Those have become vice president, CEO now. Those people meet me and say, Rajasri, you are my guru. You are my guru now. so, so I always keep motivating them that don't be discouraged. Learning at any age you can learn. At any age you should be determined, you should be dedicated, that much you should think about it. I always say those 4D 2P principle, if you imbibe in yourself, you will be successful. You will be successful. See, each person has got 24 hours, right, in life. Am I right? Each person has got 24 hours. But out of those 24 hours, how much hours you spend in the company, travel, you minus 10 hours, 12 hours, still you have got 12 hours in hand. Out of 12 hours, 8 hours you want to sleep, sleep more than 7 hours, 8 hours. 7 hours is more than enough as per my knowledge, right? But still you sleep 8 hours. Still you have 4 hours. Out of those 4 hours, you spend just 1 or 2 hours for yourself. You get into course, coaching, for yourself, your self-development. I always tell to my student, join courses. There are several courses available. You should improve your skills, your knowledge. You should keep upgrading yourself. And remaining 3 hours still you join gym, your hobbies, you movies, play with children, whatever you do, whatever you want, you can do. So 24 hours divided. See, I don't waste 1 minute of my time. Time is very valuable. Respect your time, time will respect you. I always say this sentence. Okay? So within 1 minute, person can die. Within 1 minute, person can gone. So life is very precious. So God has given birth as a human. So make use of human being. Be a good human being. Be very helpful to industry. Be helpful to yourself. Be helpful to others. Do good job. Okay. So next question, please. Anyone else?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Jignesh, bolo.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. मैम ये ऑनलाइन कोर्स करने के बाद अपॉर्चुनिटी कैसी है, मतलब ऑफलाइन और ऑनलाइन ऐसा कुछ, मतलब
These courses are both way we are offering. In Raj Pharma e-learning, we have online full self-paced program. You get 24 hours access. You can log in at any time from anywhere. But classroom session, as I
okay.
mentioned, we are starting with Glow Pharma Institute from January batch is starting. Maybe Deepak will tell you the date, exact date. Maybe this month end we are going to start the batch. We are taking only 15 students per batch. Okay. So those who are willing, you can give the name to Deepak or me and we can enroll you. And the batch will start now. We have already completed more than 250 batches. But due to COVID, later on we have switched over to online. But online is also very helpful. You can listen to my lectures multiple times. You can log in at your own space. You can do study at wherever you go. Only internet is must. Okay, so that is the advantage. But some
Okay.
people are not used to online, so offline is also more effective because they want to meet me, talk to me, talk to the trainer. So offline is also available, but that is only on Sunday to Sunday, and that is only in Mumbai, because for other people offline is difficult, right? So that is main constraint. So still, Deepak and me, we are working
Oh,
on that. Like for the live session also, if people from Hyderabad or any other, we can, attach through web conferencing. Like today also, many people joined through this conference call, na? Like Zoom meeting or something. That way also we can conduct live session. So that is also possible. So don't worry. You can just opt like offline, online. So Deepak, we can make two
Yes, yes.
column so that we can accommodate both the kind of
Yes,
people,
yes, we
right?
can do that.
They want to opt for
We
online
can
or
do
off.
that.
Yeah. So it is up
okay,
to you.
madam. Yeah, job when
Job, yes,
go
job
for interview, any
opportunities.
effects of policy?
Yes, yes. Jobs will be, you will get 100% assistance for the job. Still, we have multiple vacancies with us, but those who will be trained, those who will be certified, because we should get confidence on the student first. How we can recommend otherwise? You just tell me.
Yes,
If we don't know you, if
yes,
we
madam.
don't have
Thank you.
confidence in you, if we are not tested you, because there will be exam, final exam is there, then only you get the certification, right? If our certificate has value, right?
Okay.
It's not awarded freely. You are paying for that. We are taking huge efforts to teach you, to groom you, to become a subject knowledge, right? You become a SME in that subject. So that all these efforts, then final exam, then certification. So everything comes together as a package. And then the recruitment, right? Then you get the job. Otherwise, we cannot recommend, we cannot recruit. Yes,
मॅडम
Virendra has raised the hand. Yeah.
मॅडम ऑफलाईन कोर्सेस आहेत का आपले?
हो ना, तेच सांगितलं ना आता. Like we are starting batch from this January end, maybe probably 25th of January, offline
25th.
batch is starting.
Yes,
26th of
25th.
25th of January, Sunday.
Yes.
So we are keeping both the option, online, offline. Okay.
ऑफलाईन कुठं कमी?
And those who are studying every day, like online, those, see, now also on my website, there are minimum 500 students are studying across the globe. Online academy is 24 by 7 hours, it's running. Yeah,
मॅडम
who? Rajesh want to speak? Rajesh Gadge. Who has raised? Who's speaking?
सुनील बाबर मॅडम.
Acha Sunil. Yeah, you have another question? Tell me.
मॅडम म्हणजे ऑफलाईन कोर्सेस तुम्ही कुठं कंडक्ट करता म्हणजे आम्हाला
आम्ही आता डोंबिवलीला करणार आहोत.
हा.
ठाण्याचं ना आमचं आहे ऑफिस, पण छोटं आहे ना. ठाण्याला तू राहतो कुठे सुनील?
मॅडम आम्ही इकडे जत तालुक्यामध्ये सांगली.
अरे बापरे, मग तू ऑनलाईन कर ना. मग
तेच विचारावं म्हटलं मॅडम.
ऑनलाईन कर ना.
ओके
कितीतरी आमचे ऑल ओव्हर वर्ल्ड मधून ऑनलाईन करतात सगळे.
ओके ओके मॅडम, ट्राय करतो.
Any other question? Anyone else would like to ask any question? Mahesh or Yogita, Shubham, Ritika, Shalaka, Muskan, Devanshi, Gayatri, Jignesh.
मॅम,
Yeah, Shubham.
रेग्युलर अफेअर्स जर कोर्स जॉईन केला त्यात सीटीडी डॉजियर सबमिट करणं
हो
शिकवणार ना?
हो हो हो.
ओके मॅम.
ते तर मेन आहे ना.
होय मॅम.
सगळं
नाहीतच.
सगळं त्यात शिकवतो. सीटीडी आणि एसीटीडी नीस शिवाय USFDA, युरोप, कॅनडाचे
आता
रेग्युलेशन्स.
सॉफ्टवेअर हँडल करायला मिळणार.
आमच्याकडे ना डेमो आहे ऍक्च्युली, सॉफ्टवेअर नाही. ते खूप महाग असतं ना, इंडस्ट्रीला देतात ते सॉफ्टवेअर.
ओके. म्हणजे डेमो तर पाहायला मिळेल ना आपल्याला?
हो, ऑफकोर्स.
ओके मॅम. ओके.
डेमो आणि
थँक्यू मॅम.
शिवाय आम्ही कंपायलेशन कसं करणार ते पण दाखवणार, शिकवणार.
डॉजियर कंपायलेशन मॉड्यूलचं ना?
हा, मॉड्यूलचं डेस्कटॉपवर सगळं दाखवणार. तेच मेन
ओके.
असतं ऍक्च्युली, मॉड्यूल कंपायलेशन सीटीडीचं.
हा मॅम. ओके. थँक्यू मॅम.
In the chat box we have given a contact details, so we can means we are here to solve your queries. आपण सगळं जे काही क्वेश्चन आन्सर बी आर देअर, पण चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये सगळे नंबर्स आणि मेल आयडी मॅडमचा नंबर सर्व दिलेला आहे. यू कॅन कनेक्ट, वी कॅन डिस्कस इन डिटेल. सो या.
हा, दीपकने दिलेलं आहे सगळं, तर तुम्ही हे नोट डाऊन करा. नंबर आमचे, पहिला नंबर आहे तो माझा आहे, दुसरे 2 आहेत ते दीपकचे आहेत. मेल आयडी पण दिलेला आहे आमचा दोघांचा पण. So you can connect to Deepak or me, whoever is comfortable. Most of the time I'm traveling, so Deepak is available.
Yes.
No issue. From my side, Rahul is available. So you can contact any one of them. And you can browse through our website also, www.rajpharmaelearning.com. त्याच्यावर भरपूर तुम्हाला माहिती मिळतील. राज फार्मा ई-लर्निंग. ओके, राज तर RAAJ आहे, rajpharmaelearning.com. So if you need more information, you can again contact us, because now it is already 1 minute to 9. If you don't have question, we can close the session. And thank you once again for coming on this Sunday. And
Ma'am, can you share this slideshow?
Slides we will see. We have to run one more program, and after that we will share PDF. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Just one question, ma'am.
Yeah.
Like whatever course we join, that course will be for limited time, or like we can check anytime?
See, now suppose if you join global RA course, that is for 6 months. Actual course you can finish within 3 months, but we give extra 3 months access. Access is given 24 hours. So generally, if you are very serious and very nicely, if you study, you can finish within 3 months. You can certify yourself. 3 more months we give the access. You can download the PPT, you can download guidances, you can download articles, everything you keep forever references. Okay. And after 6 months, automatic our LMS will close the access, because the time period is defined by LMS. The course curriculum and everything is defined by our LMS. LMS is Learning Management System.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. But actual course से ज़्यादा ही हमने double triple time रखा है.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
And what happens, the rules, regulations, guidelines keep changing, na? So we keep sending all the updated materials to you. You will be added in the group, and you will get all the updated material throughout, lifetime.
Okay.
So
So
need
it is
not
like
to worry. Yeah.
if you are joining, it will be long lifetime.
Yes. Lifetime you will be added in the group, and you will receive all the updates. Okay. Industry updates plus jobs available, everything you will receive. So need not to worry about that much access. You are certified, you are qualified, you got the job, you should be very happy.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So should I close the session? Today's session. Thank you once again. Thank you, Deepakji. Thank you, Rahul, and everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a nice day. Good night. Now to